just being honest with you. And if you're trying to start that new thing, there's going to be components, bookkeeping and the marketing and all, but it's part of the pack. It's a package deal. It's what we sign up for, right? How about, and I'll open up for a second if you have any questions, but how about what's been the best part? What's been maybe even something you didn't expect that you got out, that you're getting out of your business?
I think you're really helping people. Once in a while I'll get a random call for something unrelated, and I'll be on the phone for 20 minutes talking to them. I love helping them, and the best part is when the owners tell me, and this is kind of my mission in my business, is that I'm so happy I found you. I went on vacation. I didn't worry 1 second about my dog, and to me that's the end game. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's good. How about you, Kim? What's been the best part?
There's two aspects of that people go in for massage. They're either looking to get out of pain or they're looking to get out of stress. And so the best part is when that actually happens. When someone comes in who's been in chronic pain for years and they leave and then they call me back like half an hour later going, well, I don't feel any pain right now and I haven't taken any meds. How did that happen? And I want them to know that it's not necessary to live in chronic pain forever. There are ways out of it. And the other one is stress. There are people who say, well, I can never relax. I can never settle down. I'm just the type that's always stressed. And to have them leave my office going, what is this feeling? I'm relaxed. I actually almost fell asleep on your table. Yeah. That for me that's when I feel like I've reached kind of a pro status.
That's great. How about you? What's been the best part?
Probably two things. First, by doing things that have been out of my comfort zone, it's actually helped me progress. I've actually seen the benefits. I've made friends from all over, and we get together and be nerds and talk about screenwriting. But also for me, even though it's a long process and journey to get to the point of selling a script, I don't have to wait. I get to do what I like to do now. So I get to write. So.
That's good. And we talk about that as whether sell or not, I mean, just being in that space. That's why if it's not a business, that's okay. That quadrant isn't about you have to be on the right side or the left. It's about just knowing where you are so the expectations are in alignment with what you're doing, right? Do we have any questions anybody want to ask?
I'll throw a couple out. Is over with Kevin is specifically, how do you find the ability to juggle the time between actually doing the massages, marketing the business, focusing on the operations of the business, and still having a life in between all of those other, things that you're juggling with, and doing it in a way so that you're doing the highest activities and prioritizing? Now, when it switches over to Becky as kind of the responses, I know that you've got the kids associated with all of that, so it's like now we've got the family issue involved with still following your passion. And then back over to Chris, when you kind of answer it, if you can really talk about, most people's pets are they're like their kids. Is dealing with that pressure? Is there's a lot of upfront time that you're not getting compensated for just to close the sale related to it? Is how are you, making sure that you're not giving away too much with what you're doing, so that you're still profitable as a business, but still helping the people and making those relationships. So does that all make sense?
I think that was 3 questions. So yeah, let's go ahead and start in.
Sorry.
Got that for you.
Yeah, got it. And I think I can answer for all of us. It's probably the same answer. I stopped sleeping 2 years ago. It's micromanaging yourself. It's setting a slot time every day of the week to do that one specific thing, as if you had a job. You make yourself your own employee, and you set aside specific times to do those specific things so they get done, and you don't let anything interrupt you. That's what I do.
He's still my heart.
I know.
Baby.
Well, I started to get up at 5:30 and work out. I had to do, because it was lingering on all day. I'll go. Not only do my desk is a mess. So I have to clean that's a big hurdle for me right now. I have to clean that desk because it drives me crazy. But it's really hard because I'm at home. I might as well be in a cubicle in an office somewhere because I'm at that desk. But I've also got 4 dogs around me that kids go to the dog park. We got to do walks and play, and they're waiting for me to be done. Yeah. As soon as I get up, they follow me everywhere. So it's like, you know, can we do something now? What do you want to do? And so it's really, really hard to do that.
Yes. Do you remember his question?
Yes. Well, we have boys that we don't have the children that go to sleep exactly when you put them down. Ours just don't work that way. So usually my writing time is between 10 and 2. If I'm consistently, that's my time. I have to. That's just what works for me.
10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
I just have to.
Not midday. After the chaos ends.
I'm not a morning person. Well, I still have to get up and take my son to preschool some days, but that's just what works for me.
So yeah, there's a time commitment to doing this stuff. But when she's doing, I mean, sometimes I have to come down. All right, you gotta go to bed tonight. Go to sleep. But it's for everybody in here. When you love it that much, it's not work. You just do whatever you have to do. The balance comes in and understanding there needs to be some. That we can get so carried away and so focused, and the blinders are on, that we start to alienate, you know, our family. With 2 of us in our household pursuing our passions, you know, we have to talk about this all the time. Like, okay, we need to take a day and just be. Like, just being in the house is a pretty major event for us. So, and I know a lot of you, it's the same way. So, was this helpful, just to hear a different perspective for any of you? Can you please give them, in fact, let's just give them a standing ovation, because that's how we do things here.